Howdy, man. I gotta start holding a cup around here or something, just for show. You're showing me up each and every night here. I mean, the smoothie's one thing, but just the cups, the water, everything. I've got nothing. I've got really nothing to show for today. I've got a ruler with all the presidents.
Hey, that's something. It's
Yeah,
not nothing. I'll tell you what, it's not nothing.
it's not nothing. I could talk some Calvin Coolidge with you. I could talk some, I don't know,
Oh,
give me another guy. Polk.
Polk. Yeah, Grover Cleveland,
Yeah, Grover Cleveland.
William Harding.
William Harding, another William, isn't it William, insert middle name Taft? William Howard
Howard.
Taft? Is it
Howard.
Howard? Yeah,
Yeah, big Will.
big guy. I don't know if it was folklore or truth lore, but I once read that he got his big toe stuck in a bathtub faucet. Has
Was
that come
that
up?
was
Has
that
that come up?
him or Grover?
Could it have been Grover?
I don't. There's two of them.
Yeah, let me just
There's two
Google.
of them that there were two of them that were messed up with the bathtub situation.
Sure, President Big Toe bathtub. You think it comes up with that?
I think he was the one who got stuck in the bathtub.
Okay. Yeah. History.com, the first link. Did William Howard Taft really get stuck in a bathtub? Wow. Oh my God. Dude, guess his weight real quick. Guess how big this guy is. I
Uh,
I knew he was a big hoss. I didn't know he was.
I'm gonna go 350.
I mean, someone give this guy a prize. 350 on the dot.
Is that right?
On the dot, on the number. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Get loud. I'll knight you with the president's sword right here, man. That's
Thank you,
good.
Chief.
I'm not
Well,
going to read
speaking,
this. Go
speaking
ahead.
of United States, do we just transition right into the US of A basketball?
Hey, I think that's a great way to transition into another nighttime recap, August 8th, Thursday. Yeah, go ahead. Talk some USA basketball because we had some semifinal matchups today and a lot to unpack there.
Yeah, I feel like we could talk about this USA basketball game all night. Um,
We could. We really
yeah,
could.
down 13 going into the third quarter,
Hmm.
like, and it was like second half, like they got it down to five in the third quarter, they got it down to six, like, but Serbia just kept battling back, man.
Yeah.
Bogdanovic couldn't miss.
Oh my
Jokic was
God.
Jokic, like the facilitator, and let me tell you, like that fourth quarter, that was that was
Electric.
basketball at its highest level.
Yeah, that was really, really good basketball. I mean, I hope for basketball's sake, France puts up that much of a fight in the
Yeah.
final. But that might be the best game of the Olympics, like basketball, we're gonna get. Like that was really good
I
basketball.
mean, that may be one of the greatest comebacks in Olympic history. Like
Yeah.
that was crazy. And
Hmm.
like we've talked about this before on these nightly recaps where it's like, like the big dogs come out when it's time and it's like, dude, it's crazy. Like when it came down to it in the
Yeah.
end, who did Team USA go to?
Was it any of the
Three
young guns? Was it Book
three
or
three
Tatum or
guys.
Ant Edwards? No, sir.
Three guys.
Hmm.
Guys
All
who have
reliable.
the guys who have carried the NBA since like the 2010s.
Yeah.
Like generational players, like the three guys Curry, Durant, and El Capitan,
Yeah. Jay Brown
Le
Williams.
USA, James.
Yeah, man. That's something. Curry had what, 17 in the first? He ended with like 34 or
36, 34,
36?
36. Yeah, because he
Yeah,
hit the
in a
two free
game that
throws late, 36.
okay, yeah, in a game that ended what in the 90s, 95, 91. He has 36. I mean, and he hasn't had a great Olympics so far.
No,
He is
no.
it's I yeah, I wouldn't say the word bad, but I you could say it. I mean,
Yeah,
it hasn't been a pretty
it's
Olympics for Steph.
it's been underwhelming. That's a good word.
Underwhelming is the perfect
Yeah.
word for it. Yeah, the
Mhm.
perfect word. And yeah,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, man, that's so true that it was the old reliable who got him there and all the talk with, Tatum's not getting enough minutes, which another DNP for Tatum. Zero mins. Ant Edwards, just some ugly ball today from Ant-Man.
And I'll tell you what. I mean, there's been a lot of scrutiny on this guy specifically. All you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This guy all Olympics, whether it's by French fans booing him or people saying he shouldn't be playing for Team USA. But today, like he showed like he cared.
Yeah,
Joel Embiid,
dog.
like, like I mean, like we don't win. Like USA doesn't win that game without Embiid.
No
Like
way. No
he
way.
scored 7 points straight.
Yeah, in the
Took the
fourth.
game from 12 points to 5 points.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
like we don't win that game without him. And he looked at in that time he looked like the best player on the court, which was
He 100% did
great.
when he's going up against Jokic too, which was wild. I
Yeah.
mean, that was nuts. He went takeover mode late, even
Hmm.
with all those guys, Steph, LeBron, and Durant all playing great ball. Like it
Yeah.
was Embiid. Who would have put money on that? And
No.
he
Yeah.
left AD on the bench. AD played
Yeah.
4 minutes, four efficient minutes, but 4 minutes, and then it was Embiid the whole way.
Yeah. I mean, Embiid played out of his mind. And like I'll say this, like you know, the most impressive thing from Joel Embiid today was like that was arguably the most emotion I've ever seen him play with.
Hmm.
Like fist bumping up and down the court, like fired up. Like
Yeah.
he put Team USA on his back when they needed him most.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. He did. In a guard, dominated thing with sport with like so many guards and so many guys. It was the big man, Embiid, who did it. So good for the big man, good for Embiid, good for USA basketball, man.
That's
And
right.
the other thing, Steve Kerr getting some scrutiny for the lineups and all that. Did you see Draymond Green take to Twitter?
No.
Yeah, he called out his own head coach, saying Steve Kerr needs to be better.
Wow.
I mean, I saw that and I was like, dude, just it's, all
Draymond,
anyone.
just stay out of it, man.
I
Stay.
know. All he's looking for is a reaction, and that's exactly what we're giving him here. But I was
Yeah.
just like, geez, man, like to call out your own head coach. I get it. You've earned your stripes. You've been around the block a lot. You've been around the block
Yeah.
a bunch. But come on, Dre.
I mean, at the end of the game, when it mattered, he put in his five best players, and they won the game. So
They
I
won the
mean,
game.
I wouldn't be and like to be honest, like to be fair, like he probably was waiting to put off those five guys on the court at the same time, so like they didn't like get worn out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like so, like I'm talking about like in previous like
No,
blowouts and
totally.
stuff
I'm
like
with you.
that. Like to like I'm sure there's a method to his madness. I have no idea what's going through his head during the game, but at
Yeah.
the end of the day, he put the five best players in the court and he stuck with it, and USA won because of it.
Yeah, 100%. That's a good point right there. And Serbia, shout out to them, man. They fought. They were snipers for 3 quarters. It was just like these guys cannot miss.
I think they made 15 threes in the first 3 quarters, and then didn't
Jesus.
didn't make one in the fourth.
Yeah, I was listening to the game. I was on the road, so I was listening to it. And then I just heard them like the call kept saying step back three from Serbia, and I was like, man, these guys are just taking step back threes in the fourth.
Yeah,
But they were hitting
yeah,
them early, and they
yeah.
went cold late.
Dwayne Wade said it on the broadcast. He said, "I've been saying it all game. Like they're gonna start missing eventually.
Yeah,
Like they're gonna
yeah,
stop falling for him," and they did, and he was right.
yeah. He was. Hey, yeah, that was a good little blip. We knew we were going to talk a bunch about USA basketball tonight.
Yeah,
We kind of saw it coming. But yeah, what else? I'll speed run a couple things here in the other semifinal. France beat Germany 73-69. I didn't get to watch that game, but did you say Booty Gobert rode the
yeah,
bench?
yeah. He did ride the bench.
Wow. Was it like a lot of the game or the whole game or
I think he played a couple minutes in the second half,
really?
like
Damn.
barely any.
How
Yeah,
about that?
yeah. He played like 4 or 5 in the first half. Not much.
Wow.
They checked him in to get for like rebounds on three throws with like less than a minute left,
Uh-huh.
and um, I think Schroeder was shooting the three throws for Germany, and he made the second one, and they tried to check him back out before like it even like play even
Wow.
started. So like he obviously you can't do that because you need to like there needs to be time to run off the clock.
Yeah.
So on the inbound pass, they literally brought him like he played underneath the hoop on the opposite end, and
Crazy, man.
France got fouled, and then they immediately checked him back out.
Wow, someone's got to check on Rudy Gobert's mental state after today. Um, Man, that's wild. Nice. What else do
Yeah,
I got for you? Some more Olympic stuff. Um, Noah Lyles, the outspoken Noah Lyles, takes home the bronze, and it turns out he's been battling the vid these last
Yeah,
couple days.
the
Tested,
good
tested.
old the good old 19.
Yeah, comes back around when you least expect it. Yeah, one of those. One of those. Yeah, we were hiding from it. We were all,
Yeah,
dodging and weaving, but it connects. It connects on one of those uppercuts right there.
I'll
But
tell you what, he looked pretty good coming out of that tunnel though. He was
yeah,
all fired up, ready to roll, running around, and then
yeah,
after the race, he was dead on the ground. So
yeah. He left in a wheelchair.
did he?
Yeah, I didn't know that was one of the side effects of, you know, um, the bronze and the vid all together in the Olympics.
He
But
got the Paul Pierce treatment.
yeah, he did. Maybe he just had to go to the bathroom. Who knows? But
Yeah.
that happened. Bronze medal match in soccer. Morocco beats the brakes off Egypt 6-0. Um, let's see what else. Baseball. Mets got a nice win 9-1. The Yankees are getting blitzed right now by the Angels. Absolutely blitzed. In New York, in the Bronx. Last I checked, it was 9-1. So, I mean, there's that. Um,
Mm.
yeah, high scoring affair in Atlanta, but they got the breaks beaten off them as well. Brewers 16, Braves 7. And then I guess the last thing we can talk about is real quick because we want to keep this nice and short. But football, football is back. We got two
Yeah.
games on right now. Um, they're still going on, right? What are we in the fourth or something? Probably.
Yeah, it's still going on right now. It's the second half for most of the games.
I gotcha, but it's just exciting to have that on TV, man. Giants running back, what? Eric Gray, two TDs for them. Maybe they found
Yep.
their next guy.
I will go back just a second to the guy who beat Noah Lyles,
Hmm.
um, the Botswana guy. Let's seal Tobogo, I think his name. How do you say it?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Let's seal. Really cool. Like he's the first African in the Olympics to ever medal in that race.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
How about that? That is a very interesting tidbit.
Yeah, and the
I will
first
see.
medal ever, gold.
There you go. That's what a way to do it with the gold, being the first and getting the gold. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. On
Little
that
cool
note,
little fact for you and end this thing off.
yeah, that is a great little fact. A
Mm-hmm.
golden nugget, if you will.
Oh, don't do
Yeah,
that to me.
yeah, yeah. I think that's the way
Ah,
we're gonna end this thing too, with that
you
golden nugget.
bastard.
I know, I know. Once in a blue moon, I come up with a good one, but I'm just gonna go right hand. Yeah, yeah, a little side eye, right hand. Oh, there it goes. Right hand on the forehead here. Little salute, and we will see you all tomorrow for another nighttime recap.